Should you wait and give way to the vehicle from the opposite direction if they are turning your way? In other words, if they are turning right from the opposite direction. So if this is you, if this is your car, and you're approaching the roundabout, but also there's cars coming that way to turn. So we often have people ringing up and complaining that the assessor failed them for not waiting for the car that was coming from the opposite direction. So once again, if this is you, okay, and if you're approaching the roundabout and you have traffic coming from the opposite direction, so should you wait for them to turn, or should you proceed? It will closely depend on how close the vehicle from the opposite direction is to the roundabout, how far you were when you were approaching roundabout. So, when people ask us, were they a little bit too harsh? It's really difficult to judge if we didn't see the actual situation. A lot of times people slow down too much, and as a result, they allow traffic to get closer. And if they're turning right, turning your way, of course, they'd be on your right-hand side. So the right-hand side rule will apply. If the car's already in the roundabout and clearly indicating their intention that they're turning, so obviously pay attention to the indicators, you should wait for them to get through. However, if you are just about to enter the roundabout and they still have at least about 15 meters to get around and you are literally right there, in that situation, there's a good chance that you can proceed through before they even get to that position. And that is why I always suggest to anticipate the intersection from the distance. Keep an eye on things, see how things develop. If you have opportunity to take it, you take it. If not, you wait for the car to proceed before you go. It's as simple as that. So, if you hesitate too much, it's probably going to cause everything to shape up differently. So what I mean is, if there's the slightest doubt, it takes a little bit of time. So if you doubt if you're going, or if you're slowing down to stop, that's going to take a second or 2 seconds. That's a long time. If someone's approaching at, say, 15, 20 kilometers an hour, they may already be inside of the roundabout. So keep an eye on things, practice a lot. There's no substitute for it. The mother of all skills is repetition. We also had question whether or not the car from the left-hand side will ever have priority over you. In some situations they will, but not while they're still on your left-hand side. If they get to the position, so they are on the right-hand side, then they may have priority over you. For example, if this vehicle was closer to the roundabout, okay, as you were approaching the roundabout, and if they make a U-turn and get in this position while you're still approaching, yes, this car that was initially on the left-hand side will definitely have priority. So the right-hand side rule will apply. In conclusion, anybody that's coming from your right-hand side at any roundabout in Australia will have priority over you. It doesn't matter where they're coming from. Even if they were on the left-hand side intending to make a U-turn, if they got to your right-hand side and if you can't beat them, obviously you would have to wait for them. As always, feel free to ask any questions down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.